A while ago in this channel I uploaded the video right here, which was drawing singers or artists the way I think they look just from listening to their songs, like not knowing beforehand what they look like, and just from their voice, from their style of singing, from the genre of song, kind of guessing how they look. The 3 drawings I did for that I also uploaded to TikTok, and it kind of took off with one of them getting almost 500,000 views. And then you know me in social media, of course I was on top of everything, I kept making the same videos, gained huge stardom, and I'm now famous. Now I guess that's not quite what happened. What I actually did was kind of stop posting on TikTok for half a year, never doing the same thing again, and losing all the people who were interested in my content. Maybe I should do a tutorial about like marketing and social media and that sort of stuff. I think people could really learn from me. But anyway, here's a part 2 to that. Welcome back, people. This is Dark Creates. My name is Joshua Dow and I'm an artist, and yeah, like I said, I'm going to be listening to a couple more artists that I don't know what they look like and draw them from just hearing their voice and their songs. I don't know why I didn't do this again, not only because you're like supposed to make the content that people like and that sort of stuff, all that TikTok stuff. I don't really like TikTok to begin with, so that doesn't bother me too much, but it was just a lot of fun making those videos. So I'm going to go through some of the comments on those videos because people had a lot of suggestions for me on TikTok. Obviously it's a bit of a shame if you want me to draw someone and I already know what they look like, so a lot of these comments I won't be able to do because that would be cheating if I already knew what they look like. But I do tend not to stay on top of who's kind of famous or popular in music right now, so quite a few of them I actually don't know their music or what they look like. Without any further ado, let's just get into it. Hey Siri, play a song by Will Wood. The suggestion that was definitely liked the most was Will Wood, and I've never heard of this guy, never heard any of his music that I know of, and the song that Siri gave me to listen to is I/Me/Myself. Yeah, like I said, never listened to it before, and this was really difficult, to be honest. I listened to the song over and over again while doing this drawing, and really in the beginning, I don't know, it was kind of giving me like it has a bit of country in there, but then it's also giving me like almost like a musical vibe, like a musical that you go and see in a theatre, because it's quite like dynamic and happy, and I can just like see somebody like running around on stage and performing the song like in a musical. But then you listen to what it's actually about, and I'm still not sure, to be honest. It's a confusing song, and I kind of went from, okay, is he like gay, or is he trans, or is he just wanting to be trans because he wants to be with a guy, or yeah, it's a confusing one. I'm not sure. Please enlighten me if you know. It's definitely an interesting song, and I feel like it sounds very different from the subject matter, which is always fun. Regardless, I think the way I interpreted this song was that it's more about a character rather than about the singer himself. Like, I don't think that he actually feels the way that the person in the song does, but I could be wrong. I don't know. This is why I'm doing this challenge, because I don't know. Anyway, regardless of that, my process and what I think he looks like. So what I was going for here was kind of, you know, those guys who dress in like almost like 80s, maybe 70s clothing, and it's almost like they're doing like bad taste on purpose, but it's like so bad that you almost think it might be like good again. Like maybe that's like a trend that I missed, and it's just my opinion that I think it's bad, but maybe that's what's cool nowadays. That's what I was going for. So I'm going with a very like tight polo shirt on top, quite muscular but like skinny and tall dude, and those like trousers that like, what do you call it, like feather out at the end. That's definitely not the word for it, but you know what I mean, or you can see what I mean, like those trousers that our parents were wearing in like the 80s or something, plus a mullet, a mustache, and yeah, that's what I think Will Wood looks like. Right, so here's our finished drawing. This is what I think Will Wood looks like, and now let's go to Safari and check if that's actually true. Here we go. Yeah, I was very wrong about this one. Interesting. I think this is definitely the one where I missed the mark definitely the most out of all the ones I've done so far. There was always something that I got right, and not with this one. So I hope with the next one I can redeem myself, so let's just get into it. The other artist who was most recommended is somebody whose name I'm not sure I'll pronounce correctly, but we'll just give it a try. So, hey Siri, play a song by Mitski. Okay. I really hope there's no die-hard Mitski fans watching my video, but if so, please don't come for me. I thought that this was horrendous. Usually when I do these videos of drawing people the way I think they look from listening to their songs, I listen to the song over and over again while doing the drawings, just so I'm like constantly reminded of what this voice sounds like, and not just like base the drawing on like a first impression I had in the beginning before I even started the drawing. But this was the first one where I like physically couldn't do it. I was not a fan of the song. I didn't think it could get much worse after Doja Cat, but there was no way I was going to listen to the song over and over and over again. It was called Washing Machine Hot. That's a song Siri gave me, by the way, if any of you know it. Yeah, I didn't like it. Okay, I'm gonna stop shitting on people's music taste and making myself unpopular and talk about this person that I drew. So I'm guessing Mitski is a band or group, or I don't know, maybe a DJ and the singer, but obviously the voice I heard was a female voice, so that's who I drew. That's the only thing I can really base it on. And it kind of gave me this like almost like futuristic vibe of this like, I don't know, really serious woman who'd have really straight hair and kind of Scandinavian look to it, maybe Swedish, I don't know, maybe the name Mitski just put that into my head, I don't know, I'm not sure, but that's what I was thinking. And she'd have this like really niche clothing style that some people might call cool, probably wouldn't be up my street. I imagine she'd like dress like one of those villain's assistants from a 2000 film that the protagonist would kind of flirt with in the beginning, but she'd like try to kill him or something. Or maybe she'd be like a lady from a futuristic sci-fi film who may or may not be a robot. I don't know, it's weird what pops into your head when you do these drawings of people just from listening to their voice, but I guess that's exactly what this challenge is, isn't it? Right, so here's my final result, what I think Mitski looks like. Let's see if this one was more accurate than the last one. No, not any more accurate at all. This one, if anything, was worse. She looks really likeable, actually. Now I feel bad for shitting on her music so much. So yeah, 2 L's in a row in this video. I was definitely more successful with my drawings in part 1, but there you have it anyway. I'll show you the final results one more time, but before that, first of all, please forgive me for shitting on your music tastes if that's what you're into. Maybe you could get some satisfaction at least out of me getting it wrong twice in a row. Also, do consider leaving a like, subscribing if you haven't already, and leaving a comment with your suggestion on what I could do next in one of these videos. With that, here's the final result.